Today they write for you on the walls of churches, "Welcome, Arch-Shepherd." In hell you will receive similar sign, but it will state, "Welcome, you condemned one, Arch-Destroyers." There they will also await for you with great joy. Archbishop, my son gave you an order, so you will make him a king over all of you. King of ages, King of earth, King of heaven. He possesses power above all strength, and has a heart capable of showing mercy, even to those who are selling out their own mothers. Receiving then your repentance and supplication, He will make you a happy and a free nation, that will be exalted above other nations, destined only for God alone, and for His glory. After the meeting of the Round Table, Poland did not receive true freedom. She only changed her master from a lion to a monster, which currently devours all elements of spiritual life. If you do not believe me, communism does not chase out our grandfathers out of churches. In last 20 years, they chased out everyone. They offered new religion, they offer new faith, new morality, and now you all are helpless. Only in circumstances of special graces you are capable to save your children from damnation, but those are very scarce situations. All the rest, under the bishop's stick, is hurled into hell, because they do not want to do the will of God, the will of Mother of God. Make my son the king. My children, but those legal acts, they do not cost them anything. All is needed is the same as the people in Łagiewnik. 100,000 people showed up. They did not expect it. Yes, in the year 2016, there only showed up 1/3 of the bishops. There came Mr. President, Miss Prime Minister, listen to the Jews. Instead, she went to Israel. Few other ministers showed up. They changed them to the so-called better ministers, but not nationalists. They counted for it to be a quiet affair. They only had few restrooms, but then the lines were few hours long. They were completely unprepared. Faith of the people is good enough. I am addressing this to Bishop and to Mr. President. You do not have to totally believe, just make a legal act. Faith of those oppressed, those little people, will suffice to help Poland. Under many circumstances, you receive your power against God and against the good of our nation, because they brought you here, all prepared in a royal litter. You are well aware of your private agreements and your obligations, how you transform election process to choose only those who wish to promote other superpowers, but not those who are for our nation. You will burn out of shame. Most of them will not get to stand in front of the majesty of God due to the extermination of graces. Because when you have awareness that the same graces could be received by other nations, the whole world, today nobody thinks about that because they have a theological problems, biological problems, they show us their twisted thoughts. Yes, you want Christ our King. How? As a servant, suffering in corner, is what they like. Sitting in silence, not uttering a word. Because remember, if you get out of line, they show you we have the power. And you will be kicked out of the church. Then Jesus is thrown out. One tabernacle after another is being scrapped, and churches turned into clubhouses. Lips that proclaim words but do not fulfill them are the lips of liars. Oh, modern-day blasphemers, blocking the formation of Christ the King enthronement. You scoff your God in front of our eyes, and in front of Him, very self, you will pay heavy punishment for your cowardice, your treachery, for your fear. It was better for you that you were not even born. But since you came into this world, it will be better that your mothers after your birth will tie a millstone around your necks. I am asking you one more time. I am admonishing you. Let my words take root in your minds. Do everything what my son tells you. Make him king of this land. You will protect its good name. You will save vast number of souls from damnation. Do not look at other nations, because from them you will not receive help. When there will be lack of help of Mother of God above church, remember, the wedding feast will be over. World will cease to exist, because Cana in Galilee shows us a vision of the world. If the wine will lack, my children, wedding is over. And if we lack Mother of God children, the world is done. The world will end. Wedding will end. Amen.